Hey y'all, this is the Pretty Spiritual channel, and I am doing a reading for the Virgo energy, but this is for the sidereal signs, okay? The sidereal. If you do not know what your sidereal zodiac sign is, then you can go on websites like Astro, or you can type in sidereal natal to really know what your sidereal sign is. In any placement of your chart, take your sign back in your regular natal birth chart, take it a sign backwards. So if in the tropical westernized zodiac astrology you are considered to be a Scorpio, then you would be a Libra probably in sidereal. It depends on the coordinates, but in most cases, many of you, you're just jumping a sign backwards. Literally, just jumping a sign backwards. If you're considered Libra in the Western astrology / the tropical astrology, you may be a Virgo, and so forth. If you're considered a Pisces in Western, what's the sign that comes before that? Aquarius, right? So your moon and your Venus and your Mars. So I want to let you guys know this reading can apply to your rising, your sun, your Venus, and your Mars. We're not getting into the Rahu and all this other stuff, okay? I'm just going by sidereal zodiac signs. I saw another channel do this, and I actually felt like the readings resonated better for that reason. Tropical zodiac signs don't resonate, but I felt like in more crucial ways, was more insightful and more helpful when it came to the readings and also understanding who I am in my energy as a person, okay? So I figured I should expose you guys to that as well. If you're not comfortable with the sidereal sign, then you can always check the regular signs that I have up. And I do have, is when the message will resonate, okay, you guys? And this is a general reading, so it can apply so whatever areas of life is the energy that is heavy for you in this particular, particular job, career, money, finances, love, relationships, whatever's going on in your situation, just whatever is generally going on, the energy is going to be picked up or whatever. Okay. There will be some spiritual insight. Now, before I could finish shuffling, you guys got the Six of Swords. So you guys are seriously casting your in. And I say this because with this particular Six of Swords, this is from a different tarot deck that it puts a different meaning to it. And this is literally, these children are casting a net. These three children, they're up in the sky. It's like nighttime. They're casting their net because they're trying to capture their dreams, capture something, or they're really trying to catch something. Okay, so that could be what the energy is for you guys right now. It also could be just the traditional meaning, which is moving into calmer waters out of a rough situation. Okay, so it's good energy in my opinion either way it goes. Okay, it's good energy in my opinion either way it goes. Let's see what else is going on here in your energy, in your situation, before these really kind of came up, okay? So it's like as soon as I have gratitude in your life, have gratitude in your situations, you're trying to literally carry yourselves gracefully in that. I think you guys really realize that things could have been worse, is what I'm getting. Things could have been worse, or things could have went even if things could have gone better, you're still having this understanding that you're still fine, you're still blessed, you're still good, and you're going to press forward no matter what, and you're going to find appreciation and the beauty in whatever your situation is. Okay, try to manifest something better or manifest more. It is you. I feel like you guys have this very strong understanding that it is time for you guys to mature in some form. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was any missions and either things didn't pan out, or maybe some things, I feel like something didn't recognize the blessing or the fact that you're still in a good position, or you're still, you're still okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not in the worst position. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the worst position. You're pretty much where you can change things, you can improve things, and you can literally like try to manifest better. But you truly can move forward. You truly can press forward. Okay, so no matter what the situation is, some of you, nothing could have necessarily went wrong. It's just that some of you could have literally just not been too thrilled. Like I said, like, for some of you, I know it probably was maybe something didn't work out, or you didn't get quite what you wanted, but you still recognize you're blessed. Whereas others of you, you're just like, you know what? This isn't everything I thought I wanted, but nonetheless, I'm still going to appreciate where I'm at, what I have, what's going for me versus what isn't. And I'm just going to take some time to stop and smell roses. And then I'm going to press forward and try to, gain truly more of what it is that I want, So, like I said, there's good energy no matter what you guys are going through. Whether you just had some setbacks, or you just went through something, or you just realized, you know what, my life is not so bad at all. My life is not so bad, but it can stand to look a lot more like what I want it to look like. So let me press forward. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to get some things to, happen. Let me try to make some things work for me. Let me try to capture those big dreams, those big goals, or whatever. Let me try to make the most of the situation. Let me try to press forward. Let me try to do better. Let's see what else is going on for the Virgo energy. Okay, and so you have despondence. You have despondence. And so some of you, even though you're trying to have an attitude of gratitude, you're trying to be okay with things, even though some things may have not played out the way you wanted to, or worked out 100% the way you wanted to, or you feel like you could do better, or you feel you deserve better. Some of you, you're still kind of, I don't want to say, I feel like you guys are truly, you're trying to resist giving into, this attitude of things not going your way. You're trying to give in, you're trying to not give into a thought or place of negativity. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're trying to not respond to any negativity, if that makes any sense to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you guys have to check out, you're checking out. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like you don't want to respond to negative energy. You feel like you don't want to give into negative energy. You don't want to give in or feed into, you don't want to feed into anything that could literally put you in a place of not being able to keep your energy balanced, so that you can keep your energy moving forward to a place where you're creating what it is that you want, your environment, your blessings that you're trying to manifest and attract. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys know where I'm going with this. Like, you're trying to make sure that you're not allowing anything to come in and destroy your peace of mind or your mood and your ability to manifest. Meaning you don't want to be distracted or thrown off by anybody being negative, or you don't want to be thrown off by negative situations. You don't want because when it comes down to manifesting, anybody who truly knows how you're supposed to manifest, you have to literally tune out sometimes from the world. You have to tune out from other people and things and situations, so that you can truly keep your energy focused and centered in a positive place. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get distracted from what it is you're truly trying to do or want to do. And that would make a lot of sense. So people may think you're just being aloof, or people may think you're just ignoring them. And some people may not like this. Some people may even have an issue with it. But to people who really understand what it is you're trying to do, or they understand what it takes to truly manifest or make things happen. You know what I'm saying? They understand that sometimes people have to take the time for themselves, or they have to tune out from what's not working for them, or they have to make sure they kind of not give in to anything negative. It requires a lot of discipline to not give in to the negative energy, you know, or negative people, situations, whatever. Um, you're really trying to manifest for growth. Gossip card. Some of you could literally be dealing with gossip, but I feel like it's more like you're trying to avoid conflict. I feel like it's also more like you guys are trying to avoid letting something petty come between you, or letting something petty get in the way. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, it literally could be petty little things getting in the way. It literally could be petty situations get in the way, or petty arguments, or petty you know, just petty annoyances. You know what I'm saying? Things that are just like, and you're really trying to tune out from that kind of, you know, situation and energy and people and things, and you're just really trying to like just maintain your equilibrium, you know. So let's see what else is going on for the sidereal Virgos, okay? And as I'm shuffling, you guys got the snake card coming out sideways, and it, you know, I look at where cards are positioned, and I'm looking at the fact that it's positioned around the gossip card, and I'm looking at the fact that it's positioned around the Six of Swords. So some of you guys really could have came out of a rough situation. It could have been, like I said, a rough argument, a rough disagreement. You know, so it could have been an argument, could have been a fight, could have been a disagreement, could have been some things really blown up and not, you know, things not really working out. You know what I'm saying? It could literally be, and I feel like you guys are questioning if, because that card is sideways, the snake card, I feel like you guys are questioning if somebody was trying to sabotage on purpose, meaning they were trying to sabotage you or sabotage the situation, or if they were trying to throw you off your game, or if they were trying to like really just throw you for a loop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are trying to figure out what this person's, you know, intentions were, or you're trying to figure out what the, you know, what's the energy behind this. You know what I'm saying? Because for whatever reason, it just doesn't feel right to you guys. It just feels like you're questioning if somebody was being fake, if somebody was being sincere, if somebody was being real, if somebody was trying to backstab you, or if somebody was just trying to, like I said, sabotage. You know, they were trying, you know, if they were trying to sabotage on purpose the situation, or you know, because you feel like you were, it just feels like you were trying to make something happen, and then it just looked like something really kind of got in the way here. It could even be disagreeable information, or bad information, or ill information, meaning improper information, false truths, false whatever, you know what I'm saying, false details, you know. So I also kind of, you know, figure you guys are trying to like just really gain some better perspective. Like, is this just even worth even giving a second thought to, on, you know, is it worth wasting your energy on? And I feel like you don't really want to waste your energy on it. You want to just be dominant, move forward. And when I say be dominant, move forward, like you want to, like you don't want to give it much attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have fell out with somebody, or had disagreement, or it could have been some drama, whatever it was, and or gossip, slander, whatever, misinformation, and it just seems to be questionable about where it's coming from. But you're just kind of like, you know what, I don't want to really deal with this. I don't want it to mess with my energy. I don't want it to affect my energy. I don't want it to affect what I'm really trying to do right now. I really just, you know, you probably could just be like, I just want to move into a calmer place, a more peaceful place, you know, restore peace of mind, get back to you know, things being calmer and smoother, and just not be dealing with any petty drama or any petty quarreling or anything like that. You don't be dealing with the nonsense, you know, um, because you really feel, you know, you really feel like you have some things you really want to see happen and manifest here, whatever. And you're just you're just kind of like in your own little world anyway, you know, to the point where somebody could bring something to you that is silly or petty or just so just like not even worth it or not even that important, and you're just kind of like in your own little world, like you're just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. You're not taking it seriously. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking it seriously because you just don't really, you're not really there for it, or you just don't really have it in you to really care that much about something like that. You're just trying to appreciate the good things, or appreciate what is good there, or appreciate what is good wherever. And but I feel like you got your heart set on something too as well. But I also feel like I said, you guys are kind of bored of something as well. Like you could be bored of, you know, like I said, you could have been not appreciating something, but you're trying to. You know what I'm saying? You also could be bored of, you know, petty situations, stuff like that. So the other card here that, you know, I have that, you know, from shuffling a little earlier here, this is the whip card. So you're definitely trying to be disciplined. You're definitely trying to whip yourself into shape, or whip your goals into shape, or whip your you're trying to get your focus. You're trying to get your focus. You're trying to be disciplined. You're also trying to clean up. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to clean up. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get things in order. You're trying to um, make room for something else better that you want. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make room for good, positive, clean energy. You're trying to make room for your dreams and your goals to expand. You're trying to make room for whatever this is that you want. And you're just not going to allow anything that's not good to muddle or cloud it up or be in the way or whatever. But you don't want any distractions also. So it could be you're just trying to, you could just be trying to whip yourself into shape and make sure that you're getting things done that you need to get done in order to accomplish whatever goals or dreams that you have that you're trying to capture. You know, and you could also be trying to get yourself to be disciplined, that if there was something you wasn't appreciating before, something else I feel like could have came up that could have caused you to be like, you know what, maybe this isn't so bad after all, because things could be worse. You know, you could have really experienced something where you were just like, you know, maybe things aren't so bad. Let me just appreciate what I have. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So, but at the same time, I think you are a little bored and you want more. Or you want something better. You know what I'm saying? But you know you got to get focused if you're going to get this. Oddly enough, this is the beauty card reverse. Whether this should really come out or not, it's like I almost want to put it back in the deck and reshuffle if it should. But the beauty card reverse is truly, it's more so about, it's like feeling something is ugly, or feeling something is not reflecting what it is you really want to see. Okay? In some instances, it also could be being down to earth. So it depends on what's really going on in your energy and your situation. For some of you, it's going to be feeling like something is not attractive to you. Maybe that's why this is bored. For others of you, it's going to feel like something, maybe you don't feel attractive, you know. For others of you, you could be feeling like something is not appealing enough to you, and you know, you could be losing your interest in something, but you're trying to hang in there. You're trying to hang in there. You're trying to have discipline. You're trying to have appreciation for whatever this is. And you could literally just be trying to like not be superficial, because that's also what I see the beauty card in reverse. It's all about not being superficial, not being materialistic, or not being vain, not being not always looking at what looks pretty on the outside but what's on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what else comes out. And maybe that really would, I feel like that really probably should have come out, but it felt questionable to some extent because I don't know, I didn't get to finish shuffling. But it seems like before I could really shuffle as much as I want to here or finish shuffling, cards just come out anyway. They just fall out anyway. So it feels like, to me, that energy is just saying that no matter what you're trying to do, aim for, or hope for, things are just happening uncontrollably, uncontrollably, in a way that it's showing you that you don't quite have the ability to control or manipulate everything in your situation to your liking, because that's life and that's how life works. Sometimes you cannot always control everything. You cannot always get everything to be the way you want it to be, even when you have expectations. Now, yeah, you can put in the work, you can manifest, you can aim for something, you can desire something, but sometimes what you get is what you get when it comes. You know what I'm saying? And you may be realizing that. So, you guys have stranger in reverse, but kind of sideways. So that's showing to me like you're not really sure if you have an opportunity here. And I say that because you have the yes card in reverse. So to me, it's like you're not really sure that you have an opportunity here, or if this is if this is an opportunity, if this is something you can really grasp a hold on to, or something you can really take advantage of, or really go for. You're not sure if this is an opportunity you can go for, or a chance you can go for, because you question the intentions. You question if, like I said, if this was sabotaged or not, or if, if you trust, you question if this is even trustworthy, or if someone is trustworthy or not. And I feel like there's like no 100% way that you know what's really what. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're having a hard time deciphering if this makes any sense, or if you can trust this. So you don't even know if you have a real opportunity here or not. And that's why you're trying to be disciplined. You could be really trying to like hold back, resist, not give in, or not pay attention to something, or not go for something, because I also feel like you wonder if this is a trap or not. Like, if you're being tested, or if this is just a trap. You know what I'm saying? That maybe either you think you manifested by something that you weren't doing. Like, let's say if you weren't disciplined. I'm sorry, you guys, if you hear my dog bark. He's barking at the cats. But anyway, I feel like you guys could be questioning if, and this is not going to apply to everybody, this is going to apply to some people, that you questioning if you are being set up, or if this is a trap, because you could know that there either was some sort of behavior that, it's like, if you keep doing something, like if you keep slacking off, or if you keep doing certain things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, and instead of staying focused, disciplined, or doing what you're supposed to be doing, you know that eventually you're setting yourself up for failure, right? So you're wondering if you set yourself up for something to really not work out. I also feel like you're wondering if somebody's testing you. If somebody's testing you to see if you're trustworthy, or you could be trying to test somebody out to see if they're trustworthy. So it could be you set the trap, or you set the intentions to find out if you trust this or not, if it's if it's a doable thing or not, if it's going to work or not, whatever this may be, and vice versa. You guys take this how it resonates and how it makes sense. I really hope you guys are not hearing my dog bark too much. I really wish he'd stop that. Hopefully he'll stop. Because I'm not interrupting this reading, because I want to get it done so I can move forward, because I got some things to do. All right. So, you know what? I want to get an outcome. Let's get an outcome. And then do some advice. Now, keep in mind, outcomes in a reading are they're only determined by your actions because you have free will. So if you see this and you don't like the outcome, understand that you have free will, so you can choose to do something differently, or you can choose to behave differently. You can choose to take different actions. But if you still get the same outcome no matter what, that was destiny, and there's something you're supposed to learn from it or gain from it. Okay. And keep in mind, you guys, these are readings. They're meant to be entertaining. They can be insightful, but make sure you guys are responsible. Okay. If you're in a real legal situation, go get a lawyer. If you are having some real serious love life problems, go to a therapist or a relationship counselor or whatever you need to do, a life coach or something. Well, I am a life coach, but I'm just saying, like, whatever it is you guys need to do. If you're having health issues, please go to a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, be responsible with these readings. Do not use these readings to determine your life and to determine what you're going to do. You can, if you find insight and you find that is really helpful, great. But keep in mind, you are responsible for anything you choose to do. This is for entertainment only, no matter how insightful it is, okay? Just letting y'all know, because in 2020 and in the most previous years, people have not been the most responsible. And people, when they don't make responsible choices and decisions, they love to blame somebody else and sue them and all this other weird stuff. You ain't gonna come sue me because you did something that didn't make any sense, okay? Based off of a reading. I want you guys to use good common sense. You understand me? All right. And I tell this to all the signs, not just you guys. Outcome. Keep in mind, outcome cards for me in my readings can be also warnings or heads up. So like I said, you have the ability to decide to do what it is you want to do. So you guys got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You know what that's telling me? You guys are going to still not do what you're supposed to do. Meaning you're not going to stay on top of things. Or you're not going to... Here's another way to look at this also. For some of you, you may not feel like it's worth it to you to compete, and you may decide to not do so. Okay? You may decide to not do so. Like, you might walk away. But I feel like it's more about if you feel up to the challenge. If you feel up to the challenge. But I feel like you guys are not going to fight. You're not going to compete. You're not going to, I keep hearing give this a second thought. That's what I keep hearing from you guys, that you're not going to give this a second thought. And, but I also feel like for others of you, you're just not going to stay on top of things. You're not going to stay on top of things. And so if that is you guys who are not going to stay on top of things, and you're not going to, make sure you get things done, you guys need to go and do some inner work. And you probably need to do some inner work spiritually. Okay? Meaning you need to retrain your subconscious to be more disciplined, for you to act in a more disciplined way. So there are plenty of guided meditations and affirmations out there that you guys can look at for free on YouTube. You can type in success affirmations. Listen to those. There's tons of them, because we all know you can't gain success or achieve goals and dreams without discipline and without focus. And to me, like I said, that Seven of Wands card in reverse is like a lack of focus, a lack of staying on top of things, a lack of desire to compete for something or to fight for something. You know what I'm saying? And for some of you, I feel like that's the case. Whereas for others of you, you're just choosing to not give this a second thought, depending on what it is in the situation. Meaning you don't want to fight. You don't want to butt heads. You don't want to go through any kind of changes. So it's not a negative message or outcome necessarily at all. It's just, it is what it is. So let's do the advice real quick. And then that will complete your reading. And I do a lot of advice cards because I've used different decks. So, because I want you guys to have like something more to go on than somebody just picking up on your situation, you know? me is the most helpful or the most fun part of the reading. And this says, if you believe. If you believe. So if there is something that you guys truly have your heart set on, but you're not sure if it's obtainable or if there's a real opportunity here to gain it, it's clearly up to you guys. It's just more so about, do you believe you have the opportunity to obtain it or gain it? Do you believe there's something better out there for you, or do you believe there is something that you have your heart truly set on? Do you believe it's truly for you? If you believe it is, then it's yours. That's the magic in manifesting. You have to truly believe that something is yours. Otherwise, how can you truly manifest it or attain it, gain it, go for it, or have any confidence that you'll get it, or have any confidence to pursue it, if you don't have any belief, if you don't have any faith, if you don't have any optimism, if you don't have any confidence? You have to have confidence, you have to have faith, and you have to have optimism, you know. So believing is the biggest part. So you got to believe, y'all. So one of these cards fell out of my Angel Tarot deck before I could finish shuffling it. And while I'm shuffling this for another card, because I want to make sure that whatever you guys are getting is truly what was meant for you to get, you had the King of Water, and you had the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups fell in reverse, and to me it's pointing out that you guys, you really are trying to, like I said, you're trying to be open-minded and open-hearted to accepting whatever it is that comes your way. You really are trying to have appreciation. So it's just more confirmation of what we saw earlier in the reading. But the advice is to be read in the upright, regardless of what the energy is presenting. And so the advice is that you might be too frivolous or too cautious in your situation, especially if it's dealing with money. But overall, in general, as a general message, it's pointing out that you may have been being too frivolous and too cautious. And it's pointing out you need to open up your heart. You need to open up your mind. And you need to be receptive. Okay? You need to be open-minded and receptive. It's also pointing out, sometimes I try to do things. Okay. It's also pointing out that, put these here, that you may make some good business decisions, and you may also decide to give to those who are less fortunate, or just become giving, period, to be more generous. Okay? Don't be stingy. A lot of times the Four of Cups card is it's telling you, not Four of Cups. You know what's interesting? This is actually the Four of Earth, which is Four of Pentacles, but I saw it as the Four of Cups, and I've never done that with my Four of Pentacles. But a lot of times, if I see something totally different for a card, it literally means that I was supposed to see whatever it was that I saw versus what actually came up. So you guys really was supposed to get that message. But Four of Earth is telling you, don't be stingy, be giving. And you guys could be really opening yourselves to being giving. Okay. With that King of Water, you guys could be choosing to and it's also pointing out that you guys should get more in touch with your feelings and your emotions. Get more in touch with your feelings and emotions. Don't be so closed off, emotionally. Don't ignore your feelings, and don't ignore other people's feelings either. You know what I'm saying? A King of Cups is mature enough to know how to know how to look at their own feelings, but also know how to look at other people's feelings and consider everybody's feelings involved. And they make decisions from the heart. They do things from the heart. They take actions from the heart. They're not, so a King of Cups is not stingy. They're not closed off. They're not cold-hearted. They're not selfish or self-centered and things like that. You know what I'm saying? They are giving. They're giving, they're nurturing, and they try to consider other people as well as, you know, themselves, in terms of how do you all feel. They don't do anything thinking just about themselves, though. They do what is probably going to be best for everybody involved, okay? But it's telling you to open your heart and mind to those around you, and it's telling you that it's telling you to seek out trustworthy and heartfelt advice, but it's also pointing out that you can trust your heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's also pointing out that you need to be more giving, like I said, because it points out charity work. So some of you may need to just do charity work. Okay, so let's see what other insight or whatever you guys are going to get from the cards. You have feel the well. Feel the well. So that means put in the work. That's one. Put in the work. If you look at her, she putting in that work. She got, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but she has these 2 buckets and stuff that she goes to the well. She gets it filled up and she's carrying it. She's filling the well. So she's contributing to the situation. She's giving. She's putting in the work. She's putting in the effort. So you're being told to put in the effort, put in the work, be giving. Okay? So that kind of goes hand in hand with the message of being open. Okay? This says listen to the music. Listen to the music. A lot of times this card is just basically just saying listen. Listen. You know? But it also could be telling you to listen to some guided meditation music or some subliminal positive affirmations. It also could be telling you to listen to music if it causes you to get a better peace of mind or be in a better mood or whatever. But a lot of times I feel like that card is saying listen. Be willing to listen. Be willing to hear, you know, hear people out, or just hear what someone's saying, or just be willing to just listen, whatever it is, okay? But what's interesting is you guys got the say you're sorry card in reverse, because you're not really I feel like you're not really saying what you need to really say. And the funny thing about it is, I also feel like you're not being fully honest about something too. Like you're not being fully honest in the situation. You know, you could be thinking you're being sincere or being fully honest here, but I feel like for some reason you're not. Now, that's the position the card came out in, because like I said, a lot of times when my advice cards come out in reverse, it's telling me this is something that you're not doing. But the advice is always to be read in the upright, because this is what you need to do. You need to say, I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry. But if you look at it, her hand is on her chest because she's giving a heartfelt apology. She's speaking her truth. She's confessing what it is she feels. She's making a confession here. She's making a confession to this other person, and she's clearly, you know, she could be explaining herself or explaining something truly, her intentions or whatever, but she's being heartfelt. It's coming from the heart. She's being sincere with this person. She's saying, I'm sorry. So it could be you just need to say, I'm sorry. But if you need to say you're sorry, it should be heartfelt. It should be sincere. It should be sincere. It should be straight from the heart. Okay? You may need to confess your truth. You may need to just be honest. Be upfront. Say what it is you need to say, but tell the truth. Don't leave anything out. Just, you know what I'm saying? And this includes being truthful with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being truthful with others is also being truthful with yourself. You know, you can't run from your truth. You can't hide it from others. It's no point. Other advice for you guys. Okay. All right. So you guys have fairness in reverse, because it's pointing out that something is not fair here. Either the situation is imbalanced, or the situation feels unfair, or you could be feeling, Or maybe someone here has been feeling like this situation has been unfair, or someone's being unfair, whether it's you or them. But it's pointing out, though, that this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner, okay? But I feel like it requires going back to, what does this say? Say I'm sorry, or be sincere. Tell, tell the truth, whatever it is you need to do. Or speak your truth, but you need to be sincere. And it needs to be from the heart. Make an apology, whatever it is you need to do. If you stepped on anybody's toes, because it's apparent that some quarrel or some disagreement happened here, and it's all questioned. It's somebody's questioning something, or it's questionable what the intentions are, or whatever. But do what you guys need to do. Okay, don't be stubborn about it. Being stubborn doesn't get progress. Being stubborn causes stagnation. Stagnation doesn't allow for progress, and it certainly doesn't allow for anything to smooth out or for anything to move forward. People oftentimes think things are doing smooth out by themselves without realizing that you have to put in the work. People want things to work out and become beautiful, but they don't want to put in the work. People want to manifest something nice or something good, but they don't want to put in the work. Like, you can't do that. You have to put in the work. You have to make the effort. You have to do something, okay, and be sincere. You have the undying love card. For some reason, this came out in reverse, but like I said, all these things will be read in the upright for the final insight or advice or whatever. But the undying love card in reverse, to me, that's just saying that I feel like somebody has lost their passion here, or somebody could be feeling like they don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to last. But it's pointing out here that the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation, okay? So I guess somebody could have been feeling like they don't know if this person really cares or not, or if this person really has heart for them, or, has any real love for them, or any care or concern. But it's pointing out that, the love is real here. It's real, and it can't be withered away by this situation here. So if you're thinking you guys that pissed each other off so bad to the point where you hate each other, and the love is gone, the love is lost, or y'all can't, you'll never deal or be able to care for each other again, it's just not true. It's pointing out that the love here is real between you, no matter who this is, and regardless of the situation, it's eternal, it's real, okay? All right, so I got some more cards left with you guys, and then this says healing family issues. Okay, it says your life benefits as you forgive your parents, no matter what part of your situation this is affecting. Take this how it resonates. There's some healing that needs to happen, either within your home, your family, whatever, okay? But it's pointing out that your life benefits as you forgive your parents. It could be something that you inherited from your parents that, maybe gave you, maybe they gave you some bad habits, or maybe you learned some bad habits from them, to be argumentative, or to be disagreeable, or to be stubborn, or to have playerish ways, or to be a flirt, or just maybe lazy, non-disciplined, whatever it is. It doesn't, it doesn't have to be all negative, but I'm saying I feel like it's something negative that was learned or passed down through generations, or learned habits from family members or whatever, that kind of cause you to think, oh, this is okay, or this is the norm, or whatever. Some of you could just really need to forgive your parents or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's just, I feel like it's more so pointing out learned habits that you may have not been aware of before, that could have been causing effects in your life overall, or in certain areas of your life, and you were not aware of it. So some of y'all may actually need to do some soul searching and some healing within. And anything that you feel that maybe was a learned habit from family, or, you know, inherited, whatever it is, you know, if it's issues with family, work on that. And you have, what is this? Options. Options, okay? You have options. It says consider the possibilities that are open to you. Okay, this could be for career, it could be for love life, it could be for health, whatever it is, there's some options there. And she has the scales, things can work out. So things can balance out or whatever. You have options on the table in terms of how you can work this out, or how you can make things fair and balanced. You have options, you have choices. I actually kind of, you know what, I don't know, I feel like I should get one more, but this is the, right. Oh, there we go. Trust. So you got the trust card. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your path. Okay. You have builder card here. It's pointing out you have the ability to, you know, to really build. You have the innate ability to create and build things that bring you a deep sense of accomplishment. And then you have, and this was in reverse because it's saying that you're not doing what you need to do, and you need to do it. In the upright is to be read in the upright. It says time to decide. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. You running out of time is pretty much is what it's saying, or your time is about to get short. You need to decide. You need to, you know, figure this out. You know, but you got to trust your heart and trust it in the situation, and, you know, trust your intuition, your discernment, but you got to do what it is you need to do here, you know. Put in the work, put in the effort. Don't expect anything to work out without you guys putting in the effort. And make sure you guys, you go clean up your situations. If there is any conflict, any toes you stepped on, anything you did that did not work out favorably in a positive way, go fix it. Because situations don't fix themselves. They really don't. You have to put in the effort. You know, anything that's truly worth it is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be wanting, you know, awesome careers, but they don't want to put in the work, or they don't want to cooperate with people. People be wanting wonderful, amazing relationships, but they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to cooperate. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to try to see things from people's perspectives. And that's just not going to work, because relationships is about two people come together. It's not about one person getting their way, you know what I'm saying, and everything works out. It doesn't work like that, you know. And it just, you apply that anywhere else you got to apply it to. If you want good health, you got to put in that work. You got to put in that work, and you got to get disciplined. You can't just expect to have improved health, better health, or good health, and you're not willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? People want these fit bodies or whatever it is they want, and they don't want to do nothing to get it. You know, they want to, or they think they're just only going to change their diet and that's going to be it. Or they think they're only just going to do exercise but not change their diet and that be it. No, you got to do the whole 9 yards. You got to change your diet, and you got to do the exercise. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be disciplined. You can't just like slack off with it. You got to do it. And I'm not saying you guys are slackers, you know, or anything like that, but you got to be honest with yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Look at things for the way they really are. Otherwise, you're just allowing yourself to continue to delude, and then you're just kind of like, you're looking like what that despondence card says, and then you're not really resolving anything or getting your dreams accomplished. So that was y'all's reading. Definitely comment, let me know how this resonates for you guys. Sorry this was long, but hopefully you clicked on the speed button in the menu settings and you sped up the reading. I'm gonna start warning you guys about this ahead of time or whatever, but y'all gotta learn how to use this YouTube to where you can watch readings no matter what length, and you can get through them, hear the whole message, and it not be an issue. Anyway, please hit the like button if you like this reading. If you're not subscribed and you want to know when readings are coming up, you want to be notified, then hit the subscribe button and the notification button. And all comments appreciated. Likes and dislikes are appreciated. Peace.